Okay, well, let's see. Session 16. Well, I'll just I won't be able to keep an eye on VC, so if Dave lets anyone know that he's on, ping me and I'll add him to the call. But for now, we'll proceed with him as an NPC. But summarizing quickly, last time you guys had returned to Vallaki. You were in search of a wedding dress to pay off the abbot for resurrecting Rowan, and you also had reason to go to the Wachter estate, and I can't remember exactly what it was for. There had been some changes in management in Vallaki, and he apparently had taken over, or she, the Lady Wachter, had apparently taken over Vallaki. So after stopping at the church, you went to the Wachter house to investigate just what the hell was going on there. And after sneaking around inside, upstairs, and generally not shouting out, "Hey, where is everybody?" and not getting a response, you went down to the basement and were promptly attacked by a whole bunch of skeletons that popped out of the ground, along with some of these members of her book club, which turned out to be kind of insane cultists. So you got into a great big battle there, wasted the skeletons and the cultists, but the Lady Wachter was nowhere to be found. In the combat, Ernst Larnack, who was kind of the lackey of the Lady Wachter, had been brought down, but you raised him, or not raised him, but revived him anyway, with basically to try and find out, okay, hey, what's up? Where's the Lady Wachter? And he thought she was downstairs, but she wasn't. So instead of showing you her, he took you on a grand tour, and you did some exploring around the house. He led you to the Lady Wachter's bedchamber, where you found the corpse of the late Mr. Wachter. Apparently it's preserved in a gentle repose, so he wasn't rotting, but apparently she was sleeping with the corpse of her dead husband. So you found a number of other documents and things, but the Lady Wachter was nowhere to be found. So you then decided to proceed to the Burgomaster's mansion to see if you could find the dress that you'd been looking for. You got there, and outside you saw through the window in the attic level a face of a teenage boy kind of gesturing to you and saying, "Hey, come and get me out of here." And I know Paul kind of wormed his way up there and talked to him, and he said that he was trapped in that room and that there were indeed a bunch of vampire spawn out in the attic who hadn't discovered him yet, but they were preventing him from exiting. So you didn't have too long of a conversation because he kind of came off as kind of a dick. So Paul left him there, and then you went on to start exploring the house itself. You found that, and the lady, the Baron and the Baron and the Baron's wife were hung by a gallows right out in front, apparently a victim of a lynching. Whether this was some kind of a crowd-sourced thing or if it was just something the Lady Wachter and her book club did, you're not sure. But the parents of the teenager were indeed hung out in front. And the rest of the place, there's no sign of any servants that you found so far, but there were some other cultists that you ran into at various points. Okay, so picking up where we left off, you guys were in the Burgomaster's mansion on the second story, I believe. And you had just had a confrontation. You'd walked into the office of the former Burgomaster, and in there you found the Lady Wachter herself actually going over some of the stuff in his desk. And there were two massive dogs in there as well who attacked you along with the Lady Wachter. But you were able to defeat them without too much difficulty. You did not kill the Lady Wachter. You knocked her unconscious and securely bound and gagged her. So she won't be able to cast any spells or anything like that if she wakes up. She is a spellcaster. But you made pretty sure that if she does indeed wake up, she won't be able to do anything. My wife just delivered a cookie.
Where are they?
Well,
hello, everyone.
that was very nice of her.
This is a freshly baked chocolate chip cookie. Are you
We'll
jealous?
take them as well.
I'll share it through the webcam.
Yeah.
Delicious. Oh, and they're still fresh. Mm.
God damn it.
So, in any case, you guys had tied her up and left her in the room, and you were going to resume exploring the rest of the manor. So you guys are just leaving from there, and
Did they search the desk or anything? Or do we have to come back to that?
I believe you did, but let me double check and make sure that in case you missed anything.
I'm fine if we don't search it now. I just want to know if we need to remember to come back.
Yeah, I'm almost positive we decided we were going to wait until everybody was dead before we searched everything. Was that with the other place? I can't remember.
I think it was this place that you wanted to you were moving along at a pretty good clip.
Yeah.
Like there were some other rooms that had some kind of interesting stuff in it that you just kind of breezed over. So I
No,
don't
we've
think...
been going in a hurry, yeah.
Yeah, okay. We'll continue clearing and come back then. That's fine.
Okay.
So what do you want to do, this room first?
Sure.
Head on down.
Okay. So you head down the hallway to the door at the end of the hall on the left.
And we walked on down the hall.
You see that the door is, in fact, locked.
Doesn't Rowan have lock-picking skill? Or tools or something?
None of us are thieves, so...
No, but
rogues, so...
anyone who has a thieves kit, anyone who can use a thieves tool kit can attempt like lockpicking.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking at...
But I thought he did.
We have thieves' tools in the party
We
kit.
do. We do. He
So-
does. He has these tools.
Okay.
So
I think
anybody
he
with a
does.
dexterity can do it, right?
I thought it was anyone who has that toolkit proficiency.
Yeah, you do need to be proficient in the toolkit, but you don't need to be a rogue or anything to have that proficiency.
Yeah. And I
but I
thought
don't think
he
any
did.
of us have the
Nobody's
proficiency.
proficient. Yeah.
Oh, I thought Rowan did.
He
No.
has no tools as a proficiency, at least on his sheet he doesn't.
Then basically, yeah, you would essentially be using it. I would say if you're not proficient in using thieves' tools, you could try to use it, but you'd be at disadvantage.
I'll give it a shot. I got an 18 dexterity.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
you're better than me then.
Go for it.
Womp
Ooh,
womp.
that was a mighty roll, sir.
No, you bet.
My dexterity sucks. So I'm just gonna kick the door.
Break down the door.
Wait, why don't we check some of the other doors first?
Actually, can I go back and search Lady Walker for a key?
Sure.
Or the desk
Oh, I thought we
while
did-
he's searching her.
I thought we searched her.
No, I don't. We
I
tied her up.
thought
That's
she
all I
had
remember.
some magic. Okay.
You search. Okay, so if you go back into the room, and you search the desk, that is basically stuffed. Has drawers stuffed with blank sheets of parchment, jars of ink, writing quills, books of tax records. Actually, there's a big book of that open on the desk, which it looks like that's what the lady Wachter was reading through. And the desk itself doesn't have any keys. The lady Wachter, though, has several sets.
Well, then let's take your keys.
Actually, 3 keys.
Okay.
Alright, well, we are going to take those.
Okay.
And let's try them on the door.
All right. So you try one after the other, and indeed, one of the 3 keys does
Yay.
fit the door.
Go us. Go adventuring.
Yeah, there you go.
Go team.
Never leave a room unsearched. But in any case, yes, you were able to open the door, or unlock the door. Do you then proceed to open it?
Yes, of course. Fling it open
Oh,
while
yeah.
abandoned.
Okay. Yeah. Never want to assume.
Apparently
anything.
he's going to fling it open with Wild Abandon, and I'm going to back off.
And I
So
step into the door.
then, actually, there is.
A robot with robot arms attached to
Yeah.
Not a
Ooh.
robot, but
All blue guy.
yeah, there's
Yeah, a blue guy.
a
Blue man
chain.
group.
Chained to the back wall of this otherwise empty closet is a badly beaten man wearing nothing but a loincloth. The iron shackles have cut into his wrists, causing blood to trickle down his hands. He looks like he's unconscious. He's basically just chained to the wall and dressed in nothing but a loincloth, and you see blood kind of running down his hands.
Is he human or some kind of creepy?
No, that's one of the standard NPC pictures of Barovians from the book.
Oh, okay.
So they're all kind of pale and dour and
From the blue man group.
yeah, from the Blue Man Group.
Yes.
It is a kind of blue living in Barovia.
I touch him for 5.
Oh, okay. Give him 5 hit points of healing. Okay.
I get jealous.
All right. Yeah, that actually would wake him up. So you see some of the wounds on his wrists heal over, so they're no longer leaking blood, and he kind of gradually comes around, and that probably actually would heal him up to full. So he,
I go like this, and he does this. Give him the whole.
yeah, he starts to say something. He's
Light
like,
is in front of him.
and his eyes are still kind of like adjusting because he's been in this dark closet, so he's kind of, he really can't make you out at first, but after a while his eyes kind of adjust and he doesn't recognize you at all. So he sees you going like this, and he says, "Who are you?" in a low voice.
I'm Clytus with a group of adventurers. We've come to
Kill shit?
take care of the creatures who have infested this house.
Creatures, what are you talking about?
Who are you?
My name is Udo.
Who's Udo?
Udo Lukovic.
Okay.
I was arrested during the Wolf's Head Jamboree, and the Baron stuck me in this closet.
Well,
What were you arrested for?
I was carrying a sign that suggested that Valakians should feed the Baron to the wolves.
now that's not a problem.
Yeah. Oh, well, you might like the world a little better.
He did not care for that at all. If you can get me out of here, I would be extremely appreciative.
Okay, well, we're kind of in the middle of this thing, so if you want,
He looks up at his shackled arms.
Can't we just I want to let him go.
no, I gotta tell him, no, he could go.
I can
thought
just
we were-
hang out here then?
We're kind of in the
I
middle
thought we-
of this
I
thing.
I thought we had shackled him already. But basically, I just tell him, I say, look, we've cleared it to the front door. Do you think you can make your way out unescorted, or do you want?
Oh, where's the Baron?
You'll
The
see him
Baron's
up front.
dead.
Oh.
Baron's dead.
He's dead?
As is his wife.
Did
yes.
you kill him?
No.
Who killed him?
A mob of very not nice people. We weren't here when that happened, actually, but from what we could tell, a mob of people. And what's her name? What's the woman's
Lady-
name again?
The Lady Wachter?
Lady Wachter. I say Lady Wachter is not a very nice person either, and she's mixed up in this somehow. We have her tied up in the next room.
Well, she
need to tell her.
she can't be any worse than the Baron.
Oh,
I don't know.
right.
She's a big bitch.
It seems like you folk in Barovia, you get rid of one person and you find someone worse. So
Well, don't blame me. I was shackled to a wall.
That's
well,
fair.
do you think you can make your way out, or do you want to maybe go hang out in the Baron's bedroom until we've finished completing
Well,
our task?
I can
You're
find my.
free to go.
I think I can find my way out, but why do you think I wouldn't be able to make it? Is there something out there that I should be worried about?
Well, it seems like there's some cultists and some vampires and
Oh, is that all?
a lot of yeah. Sounds like a typical Tuesday at Barovia.
Didn't he say we were kind of in the middle of something?
Yeah.
That's the
Yes.
something.
That's the something.
That's the
Okay.
something.
Well, I'm assuming you have unshackled him at this point.
Oh yeah.
Okay, all right.
Did one of the keys work?
Yeah, actually, one of the
Okay.
other shackles, the keys had the manacles. Actually, were what was locked. So yeah, he thanks you profusely. He says that if the Baron wasn't already dead, he was going to tell Father Lucian of his ill treatment and get some.
Oh
recompense.
yeah. See, that's another bad thing. Father Lucian was killed
More bad
by
news.
more bad news. Father Lucian was killed by a vampire attack.
Is the village even
and
standing yet? It sounds like you guys have a lot of
Mostly,
trouble following
mostly,
you around. You're not from the town, I can tell.
that is correct, sir. We actually came. We were friends of Father Lucian's. We showed up to help him and found that the vampires had attacked, and we did our best to help clean up some of the mess that happened there, but it was not a good scene.
It doesn't sound like it. No. Well, all right. I'm going to go home.
That sounds like a great idea.
You don't happen to have any water, do you, or anything to drink?
Sure.
Sure.
No promises, but you may not have a home based on how things are going. So just throwing that out there.
I'm not sure I want to know. I'm just going to go. But thank you for the. Well, he takes a drink of the water, and you can see that he's obviously very dehydrated. And
I give him a little bit of something to munch on. I mean,
he's
whatever semi-ration.
that definitely perks him up, and you can see that he not only has been kept here, but he's been half starved. And
Sure. I said, please be very careful on your way back.
silence writ. Oh, that's ritual. Okay, I was wondering how that.
So I'm
showed.
trying to. So he's marked spells, but he's too short. He should get 10 spells with his level and his wisdom modifier. He's only picked 8. I'm trying to figure out how to pick. I'm trying to figure out how to pick a spell.
Did he cast 2 last round and then just?
No, you pick. It's like a.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, cleric, you get a list, and you.
Yeah, you get them all and you just choose the one.
Oh, okay, I got it. Okay, so I'm gonna pick other spells. Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Right.
I figured it out.
Cool. So anyway, yes, Udo thanks you profusely, and he's going to make his way out of the Baron's house. Hopefully not. You haven't run it. You've got pretty much a clear path down, and he can find his way out as far as you know. Do you tell him which stairway you came up? Because there were another set of stairs.
Was there? I thought the one
There were?
was just
Yeah,
one.
right at the entryway when you came
Oh,
in,
yeah.
there was that staircase going up that you didn't explore. You guys kind of came in the back way.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So, but yeah, you kind of
hell was that
explained him
go?
which way you went, and he'll go back down that way just to make sure there aren't any surprises, because it sounds like
That's
there
fine.
might be more nasties about. But he again thanks you and says that he'll after he's had a chance to rest and recuperate and buy some more food if his house is still standing. He's probably gonna go check out the church. He actually asks about who's. Do you tell him about Arena? Kind of wanting to take over the church.
That she's taking over the church, and
Yeah.
we reconsecrated it, or did we reconsecrate it?
Yes, you did. You returned the bones
Yeah.
to Saint Andrew. To the.
So
place
yeah,
beneath the
we'll
altar.
tell them all that, you know.
All right. Well, then it sounds like there may need. She could probably use some help in terms of cleaning up the church, so he'll head there after he's recuperated. So, but
Okay.
that may be a while, so you might beat him there. Who knows? But again, thanks you and heads out.
Okay.
So, otherwise, this closet is in fact empty.
We helped someone out of the closet.
Yes.
Nonetheless.
Barovia is a very liberated place.
All right.
Now.
So,
Yeah.
I notice this seems to be open on that side. Should we go
Yep.
peek around the corner?
That's probably those stairs he was. Well, maybe not.
No,
Oh.
let's peek at least.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
let's
sneak
go.
down here and look around the corner.
Okay. Clytus heads down there, and indeed, a great big
Aha.
Oh,
area for
That's-
the stairs. Let me read the description here, make sure there's not anything
That's a lot of wasted space.
Yeah, sure is. I mean, this area here is actually open to the level below. There's like a balcony over it. It's 20 feet above the gallery. Climbs 20 feet to the beautiful gallery that continues towards the west. Blah 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 blah. Framed landscape paintings line the walls, and red silk drapes cover a 10-foot tall arched window of leaded glass.
Okay.
So yeah, that's. Otherwise, it doesn't appear to have anything too special in that area.
Oh, we should have asked Udo about the Baron Psycho Kid.
Oh yeah. Shoot.
Oh well.
Yes, he is gone now. Although you could probably catch up to him if you wanted to run out onto the street.
Not really.
Okay. So otherwise, on this floor, you've got two doors, one of which Jugs is standing in front, and
Sure.
Yes.
Hey, before we move forward, I just want to remind everyone that we tied up Miss Lady Wachter to the table.
Yes.
to the desk, you mean?
At the end of the,
Yes.
To the desk. Yes.
Okay.
So that she could not get away, and then we gagged her, so she could not say anything.
So let's open up.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a piggy by the toe.
This one right there.
The one you're standing in front? Okay.
Yeah.
That one is also locked, and let's see if the keys... The keys that you have, or you got from the Lady Wachter, do not open that door.
Okay.
What if I try the door I'm in front of?
That door I don't think is locked. Nope, that... let me reveal that one. Handsomely appointed room contains a canopied bed, a low bookshelf, and a full-length mirror on a wooden frame on the wall across from the door. Set into the north wall is an arched window of leaded glass. Nothing here seems unusual.
All right.
Going to...
Somebody have detect magic as a cantrip or a reason.
I have it as a spell.
Right, not worth it. If we're in a hurry, let's just...
I'm going to try
what's-
using those lockpicks again on the one that we don't have the key for. Just for fun. Disadvantage, right? Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, dice roller, you have failed me.
I know, it has been so kind to you. And no.
Not today.
Okay, I'm gonna just very lightly knock, like a really gentle knock, kind of a tap 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 tap
On this door
on
that
the door.
is locked? Okay.
The one that's locked, yes.
Okay, you hear no response.
Um,
And nothing seems to, you don't hear anything moving on the other side of the door.
time to boot it.
Can I try my best Jackie Chan or,
Yeah.
punch through it?
Sure, or if you guys want to work together, one of you could aid the other to...
All right, what's your strength, Paul?
Oh, I only got a 10 strength. I was just going to beat the crap out of it.
He just
Knock
wants to
stuff
look
out.
impressive.
Go ahead.
You
I'll
can
help.
aid me.
Oh, with the aid. Okay. Together
Hey,
with...
look at that.
Together with your Jackie Chan moves, and you managed to coordinate things so it looks like Paul managed to kick open the door, but it's really just Clytus going, "Ugh!" Slams it open and reveals a room beyond, which contain dolls. This room is full of pretty little dolls with powder white skin and auburn hair. Some of them dressed beautifully, others plainly. Some of the dolls fill a long bookshelf, and others are arranged in neat rows on well-mounted shelves. Still others are piled atop a bed and a heavy wooden chest. What's most odd is that all of the dolls, apart from their clothing, look the same. They all look like Irina.
Oh,
Dude,
that's not creepy at all.
this guy's dead. He's creepy.
Yes, this is apparently Izek's bedroom.
I was waiting to
Is
find
it-
that.
Isaac stayed with the Baron and his wife?
Apparently so. Yes, he was.
Yeah.
He
That's
from
not
what you
creepy.
had actually he was in the process. He had kind of told you part of his backstory when you had the confrontation in Kresk, but
Yeah. that
he
they
had been
found him
he had been adopted by the Baron
and,
when he was after he had his disfigurement, and so he lived with them all that time.
sure. All right. Do you guys want to check the chest or just keep on trucking?
Where are we gonna go?
Well, there was this trapdoor in the master bedroom going up.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's go there.
Do you want to check the chest before we go or no?
I don't care.
Sure, fling
Alright.
it open.
All right.
Fling it
You fling open the chest. Appears to be filled with a heap of wrinkled clothes.
All right. Never mind. Let's go do the
All right.
trapdoor.
Let's go.
Okay. So you head back to the room in the corner, and again, that I believe is the master bedroom. And there's a short pull rope hanging from the trapdoor in the ceiling.
I pull it.
Okay, the trapdoor opens, and there is, I believe, a ladder heading up there.
I will stealthily move up.
Okay, stealthily. Why don't you roll a stealth check?
Fuck.
The ladder makes a great big bang as it comes down and hits the floor. Otherwise, though, you manage to wind your way up to the next level. Let me reveal that room. And if you guys want to move your characters up there. Trapdoor would be... Yeah, pretty much in the upper right-hand corner is where it comes out.
Where that little trapdoor shows.
Yep. This dusty 20-foot square room has a high-pitched ceiling that reaches its peak 20 feet above. The wooden rafters are shrouded in cobwebs. Except for an old table with a lantern on it, the room is empty.
Does Ismark come with us?
Oh, yes. I keep forgetting to move him.
Yeah.
Actually, if I can make his character controllable by all you guys too quickly here.
Yeah, that way one of us can move him.
Then I won't constantly be forgetting about him.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Okay, so he should be movable by you guys now. I'll go ahead and drag him up there now. Oh, if I can switch to the right tool, I can. So, yeah, kind of a crowd here in this room, but you do manage to all fit. So, otherwise, there's nothing else in this room, and it looks like there's only one exit and a window.
Is it locked?
The door does not appear to be locked. Or are you asking? The window isn't either, actually.
All right.
Open the door, I guess.
Sure.
Okay. You open the door, and I guess this will reveal this.
Oh boy.
And this is a great big ass room. A large attic full of old, forgotten things draped in white sheets. Placed around them are barrels, crates, trunks, and old furnishings covered with cobwebs and dust. You see a clear footpath through this maze.
Wow.
But we know there's vampires in there.
Yeah. If they're in this house, they should be in this room. Before we move forward, though, I have a question. Have we rested since Lady Walker's mansion at all?
If you did, it would have been a short rest.
Okay, that's what I'm asking. Thank you.
Huh.
Oh, didn't we go from Walker's to the church?
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
found the bones to St. Andrew's bones in.
Yeah, because I thought we had a short rest at the church and then came over here.
Yes. Yep.
You were right.
Let us. Rowan's got four spells that have been cast. I just can't remember that we cast any spells since we've gotten here.
Well, you did fight the Lady Wachter, I know, and the other cultists that were
Okay.
downstairs.
But it, yeah, and it was a short rest at the church, so the fight at Lady Walker's house counted for spells as well. He wouldn't have gotten spells back.
Alrighty.
Okay.
So that makes
So
sense.
who wants to go first?
I will.
All right. So Rowan, hang on. Let me make sure I got spells.
Yeah, leave Rowan in the back.
I want to cast a spell. Is this concentration? Is not concentration. So I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on Clytus.
Okay, thank you. I'm also going to make sure my holy symbol is clearly visible and prominent. I carry it around my neck, so.
So you get a +2 bonus to your AC for the next 10 minutes.
Okay. And I believe you guys are all still under the, what the heck spell?
Yeah, the temporary hit point thing.
The aid, yeah, the temporary hit point. Does that last for 8 hours?
Yeah, and it definitely hasn't been that long.
All right.
Okay.
So we're walking in single file.
Okay.
I step in.
You step in, and it is very dark in this area. There are no windows that you can see. You guys all have dark vision, though, except for Ismark, who will be somewhat disadvantaged fighting in this dark area if you don't. Actually, Rowan is also
Rowan
human.
doesn't either, yeah.
I can cast. Rowan can cast light on a coin, and he tosses it into the middle of the room.
Okay.
How's that sound?
That kind of works, but this room is so filled with junk that it only illuminates just really part of the area.
Sure.
Oh, better than nothing, right?
There is, I mean, there are some taller items stacked in here that if you wanted to cast light on something else that would be like more freestanding and would shed light to the whole room, you could do that.
Whatever the tallest thing is, I will do that then.
Okay, so you do that. Again, it's not bright light. I think a light spell only goes out, is it 30
20
feet?
foot radius.
20 feet radius.
20 foot.
And then like an additional 20 feet is dim.
Correct.
Yeah, which would work for your shadow step ability, Paul, by the way.
Oh.
Well, it's definitely working now. Casting light would probably not be better.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, where actually, just for the benefit of that, where did you want to cast your light spell? I'll just make a little marking.
So Rowan can't see, right?
Right, and neither can Ismark. They're both human.
So it's got to be somewhere he can see, like, through that door. Just in this small area, probably, because...
Well, actually, then I guess I would wait until something happens, right? Because, I mean, right, because if I'm back there...
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'll wait until somebody screams.
Okay, so you're going to go forward in total darkness then?
Well,
not total, because there's still light coming from that room, right?
He did toss the
Very-
coin, didn't he?
Very dim
toss,
light.
I'll toss the coin in, but I'm not going to cast it on the...
Right, but no, but what I'm saying is that would give you at least a tiny bit of dim light.
Yeah, I would say that within the first 20 feet or so by the door, it would be dim light, but the rest of that big-ass room is dark. That'd be completely dark. Basically, you'd be fighting it effectively blind.
Couldn't you pick up the coin, Clytus, and bring it with you?
That's true. You could just cast it on my shield while I come walking in.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
It's a cantrip. I'll cast it a lot.
Cast it on everything in the
Sure,
room.
you can light up the room, make it look like a great big ballroom if you want, if it's a cantrip.
No, I don't want to ruin Adrin's teleport ability.
Finally got the ability to do that. You're going to take it away from me.
Yeah. So yeah, the shield sounds great.
Okay, so you cast it on a shield, and that's enough to illuminate. As long as you're within 20 feet or 30 feet, 20 feet of him, you're fine. And even outside, 20 feet outside of that, it's still dim. So you're fine. Anyway, so that's what you see. You haven't gone into the room far enough yet to see if anything's around the corner. I'm sure
So
something
where do you
is.
want to move, Clytus?
Hang on, sorry, myself a second.
Following you.
So
Lead the
I'm going to
way.
go this far and then see what I can see ahead of me.
Okay, that would be enough to reveal pretty much the rest of the room. So yeah, it's a big ass room. Are you trying to be stealthy?
No, I'm not trying to be stealthy. I'm just trying to be cautious.
Okay. You don't see anything. Well, actually, why don't you all make perception checks to see if you see anything?
Oh boy, I'm bad
Yeah,
at
that's
these.
gonna go over well. I actually call out, not terribly loudly, just in like a conversational voice, and I say, Mr. Vampire, hello, just coming to visit. Can we talk?
You are responded to with the silence of the grave.
I say, really? You don't want to talk? I might have something for you.
No
Nothing?
reply. No reply.
Did anybody roll less sucky than I did? Apparently not. All right.
I mean, I got a 13. Yeah.
No.
What did Rowan roll?
Yeah, did you roll for Roland?
Or Ismark?
Well, they're not in the room yet.
I guess, yeah.
All right, I go up to this point.
Okay.
I say, seriously, Mr. Vampire, we want to talk.
All right. So as you get to that point, you are indeed attacked, and your perception, unfortunately, was too low to spot this vampire who is actually hiding right on the other side of the couch, and he leaps out to attack. I'm just going to go ahead and bring up the initiative tracker and add everyone here, because all the vampires now are going to move at once.
So they're gonna all. So, just I know there's a lot of them, but they're gonna all act on the same initiative roll.
I can have them roll separately if you want.
I
Yeah,
always think as a DM that's much fairer.
it's fair, yeah, and there aren't too many at this point.
Well, let me put it this way. If you roll crappy, they can all go together.
Dude, this thing sucks for me tonight. Wow.
It does
I think it's that I'm running Rowan. Rowan's cursing me here.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh.
Dude.
Yuck.
All right, so let me go ahead and roll the initiatives for these guys.
What the fuck?
Oops, what am I doing? That's...
What the fuck?
Wow.
And we're all good.
Why?
Yeah, they're not doing too bad for them. Okay, and I think Ismark needs to go on there too.
Yep.
Oh crap, I just added them all again. Hang on.
Yep, you did.
There we go. And Ismark gets what? Eight. Not good. Okay, so
Wow.
yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and roll these guys one at a time here.
I'm just gonna play alone.
Yeah, actually, I'll need to stagger them. So, this vampire actually leaps out first, and he runs up to Clytus, since he was the one kind of inviting them to come at him.
Well, I
And-
invited them to talk. This isn't talking.
this is how they like to, this is how they like to talk. They fought you before. Talking's done with these guys. They knew you were coming, and you knew they were here, so it's... Oh, is that horrible? Okay, swings at you with a claw and misses. Swings at you with another claw. Oh, there we go. 26.
Jeez.
Assuming that's a hit.
Yeah.
So he does 8 points of slashing damage.
All right.
And nope, actually, negate that. He doesn't do slashing damage. He grapples you.
He grappled me.
So you are now grappled, which basically just means you can't move. So that was the only vampire that beat Jugs. I'm not treating this as a surprise round because, like I said, you actually knew they were there and they weren't a big surprise that there were vampires up here. So go ahead.
All right. I'm going to shoot a magic missile, or, well, multiple magic missiles, at the vampire that is behind the couch here.
Okay.
Is that a level 1 spell? Okay, yeah. 11 damage.
Okay. On just him.
I'm also going to spend a sorcery point to cast Firebolt as a, whatever that word is. I'm going to speed it up. What's the word I'm looking for?
Swift?
As a bonus action. That's
okay.
what I'm looking for. So Firebolt as well. Ooh, 26 hit?
Yes. Double damage on the firebolt.
18.
Nice. Oh. Yeah, you actually do some serious damage to him. And
so I did 29 damage to that vampire.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
And none of it was damage it's resistant to.
Oh, wow. Even better.
Yep.
Go team.
Go team. Now the other vampires get to go. Most of them. So the one on the corner, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He just jumps right up on the couch. And Clytus...
He's Tom Cruise.
Yeah. He's wearing just boxer shorts and sunglasses. He's going to do a couple slams on you, Clytus, while you're held. Grappled by the other guy. Actually, he's going to do... yeah.
Well, he doesn't get those for free since he's not the one grappling you, right?
No,
he still has to hit me.
Yeah, he still has to roll an attack, yes. Okay. So he's not going to try and bite because the other guy who's grappling you is probably going to do that. So he's just going to claw you. So one hits, I'm assuming, for 24.
Yeah, that'll hit.
With a 24, I should say. And does 9 points of slashing damage. And the other attack misses. That was vampire, that one. And the other one down in the corner, he moves up here to Adrin, and he will do a couple of attacks on you. Does a 16 hit you?
Yes.
Okay, then the other one does 2, so you get 2 hits. Actually, one of them is going to be a slash for 5, and the other one he's going to grapple you. So you are also grappled.
Okay.
Dang it.
Ooh, Ron should do that thing where he gets the light around him or whatever that does damage to undead. I forget the spell. He surrounds himself.
Spirit Guardians.
So this guy on the couch, he didn't like you hitting him at all, Jug. So he runs up to you, and he's going to attack you. First, he's going to try and grapple you. 21.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are grappled, and his second attack is going to be a bite. 18.
Yeah. I feel like my armor class is higher than it says here, but I don't know. Oh, somehow I don't have my armor anymore. The hell did that disappear?
It's roll 20. Don't trust it. You have.
I have no armor on my item list.
Yeah, nothing at all. That's weird.
Oh, what? Alright.
I didn't take it off, I swear.
I'm pretty sure it still hits me, but let me figure out what my armor is supposed to be.
Yeah, what did you have for armor before?
I have an old character sheet saved on my computer, so I'll open that.
Okay. Either way, though.
Did we not tell him that we pantsed him after the last event?
Oh, yeah. We forgot all about that last time. We sold your armor to the... pawned it off. Yeah, while you were in a drunken... Or actually, no, you wouldn't be in a drunken stupor. You still can't get drunk. Although, actually...
yeah, I can't get drunk.
It's got to be getting close to that wearing off now. It's probably been about a week. I think it was only a week that you couldn't...
Man. What?
In any case, though, you are hit with the bite. He does bite you. So you take 7 points of piercing damage. And separately, an additional... Holy shit! 12 points of necrotic damage, and that reduces your hit point maximum by that amount as well.
Don't forget the 5 points.
Hold up, though. Before all this happens, let me find out what my AC is. Because I might be able to not get hit if I can figure out what my AC is. But it will not open. Good lord. Alright, I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting hit and my AC's 12. I guess we're taking that.
Well, if you would have had armor, I'm sure, but
I know I had armor, but I can't remember what kind.
although if it have to be pretty light armor to not interfere
Yeah.
with your spellcasting.
Yeah, I don't think you had a terribly high AC.
But I can add 5 to my AC is the reason I want to know
Oh,
what
I
it
see.
was. Because if my AC was like a 14 and I added 5, that would make it a 19, so I would do that. But I don't know what I had.
19 would be unusually high for a spellcaster.
Well, no, I would use my shield spell.
Oh,
as
I
a
see.
reaction.
Oh, okay. Yes. That
To
makes-
make it, that's if it was like a 14, but I don't know what that's what I'm assuming it was at, but I can't get this stupid thing to open. I feel like a 2 is a normal
Well, what's your
addition
dex?
from an armor. Well, I have a 12 without anything, so I'm assuming whatever armor I had gave me like a 1 or a 2.
Well, light armor, leather would be light armor, and that would give you 11 plus your dex, so that only gets you 12.
But I have Cloak of Protection as well. That gives me 1 more.
So 13.
Yeah.
Medium armor, you could maybe go with hide.
I feel like I had studded leather, but I can't remember if I did.
Studded leather would give you 12 plus your dex, so that would get you 1 more.
So that would have
14.
made me a 14. That's why I think I was at 14.
14
but I
sounds
can't
about
remember.
right. So, yeah, that 14 does sound about right if you had studded leather.
I'm
But
pretty sure that's what I had. That's why I'm trying to
If you're not
find
confusing yourself with another character.
it. That's the problem.
Yes. So in any case, either way, 14, he got a 16 on his attack, so.
Well,
So
I
you
would
cast shield?
I would have used shield.
Oh, okay.
Is
Then-
what I'm saying.
all right,
to add
so if you
5
use
to my
shield-
AC.
Okay, so if you use shield, then that would deflect the bite attack. So
Yeah.
you don't take all that damage.
Yeah. So how much do I take? Do I take anything from him then?
No, shield
Is
would
he-
have completely blocked the bite.
Oh, okay. So the grapple didn't do anything to me.
You're just grappled.
Oh, okay, so then I
well,
guess I
you
didn't
didn't
take
say you use shield against the grappling attack. You only said you
No,
used
no,
it against the bite. You are
No,
still
I
he's
grappled.
wouldn't have. Yeah.
You are still grappled,
So
but the
I am
bite
still
you repelled
grappled.
the bite with
Okay.
your shield.
And but you take no damage from the grapple.
Yeah. That's all I was asking.
Right,
Yeah.
and
so,
and that shield will be active for the
Okay.
remainder of your turn. So
yes. Or remainder of his turn, because it's a reaction.
let me double check that, but I think the shield actually lasts once you cast it.
Oh,
it
until
actually...
the start of your next turn.
Right,
So,
until-
so if anyone else attacks me, I still have it.
Correct. Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't actually realize that.
Yep. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so the other vampire spawn here won't be able to do anything apart from move, so he's going to do that. Double move up to here next to Adrin. And, oh, there's one more. Vampire spawn number 6. He is going to move up to you, Jugs, and he's going to first attack. I don't think they can bite unless they're the one grappling you.
They will.
Nope. So he can only attack with his claws. Oh, natural 20.
Oh, that hits.
So 1 claw attack. 3. Does 9 slashing damage.
Alright.
And second claw attack definitely would hit with a 24. And that does 9 slashing damage as well.
Dang. Wow.
Alright, now the vampires have gone. Clytus, you are grappled.
But I can still turn the unholy. So everybody within 30 feet who is undead must make a saving throw against wisdom. That saving throw is 13, I believe.
Alright, so that pretty much would encompass all the vampires. And I'm sorry, that's a wisdom save?
Yes.
DC 13, alright.
Unless I get any... is that spell you cast on me, Paul, is that just for armor class, or does it give me any other bonuses?
Just your armor class.
Okay. So yeah, 13.
Okay, so 1 made it. 2 failed. 3 failed. Wow. 4 failed. I rolled a 2, a 1, and a 1 in those last failures.
That'll work.
I just rolled another 1. So that's 5. Or
I'll take that.
so we've got 4 of them that have failed. 6. Yeah, 6 failed.
That's all of them.
So all of them except for 1.
Was there only 6 of them?
Yep, only 6 spawned. So they are all turned except for the one that's actually grappling you.
Oh, he didn't turn?
Yeah, so on their turn, they will flee from you.
Okay, I still get a move action.
Your speed is 0 because you're grappled.
I know. I'm trying to figure out. I guess I can't try to break his grapples. So.
No, yeah,
Oh, well.
you use
Someone
your
else
action
is going to have to get him off of me.
Get it off,
Don't
man! Get
attack
it
me.
off!
Don't attack the other vampires because they will then re-attack.
Do you shout that out?
Yes.
Okay, because Ismark was just about to do that. All right, so actually then you guys, since they are turned, they actually do release the...
Oh, they release the grapple too.
Yeah, the 2 that are turned are... They release
Yeah, all
their...
they can do is flee.
Yeah, but I mean, for the purposes of letting you guys actually do something. All right, so Ismark was like raising his long sword to wail on the vampire, and then you're like, no, don't. And he's like, okay. So he just holds his action.
All right.
Adrin.
Okay, so which one of the vampires is holding Clytus?
That would be this one here, the one that's not turned. It's actually this one.
Oh, it's that one?
Yep.
Okay.
Which one? Sorry. I saw
The purple
2.
one. The purple one.
So, I don't want to do that. I want to move my guy.
Let me put turn symbols on the other ones here.
I'm going to move around. And I'm going to attack. I'm assuming since they're turned and I don't do anything to them, they're not going to attack me, right?
They are not
There's no
threatening you.
Yeah, as long as...
All right, so Adrin is going to attack 3 times.
Oh, they're heartbroken.
Yeah, I don't know of another. I'm just picking a thing at random to indicate which ones are turned.
17 hit.
Let's see. 17, in fact, it does hit them.
5 points of magic damage.
That would be
23 would hit. 10 more. I'm doing this. And then for my bonus action, yep, I will do. Oh, I'm guess. Oh, advantage because I'm flanking, right? 18.
You are not flanking because blah 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 blah. Clytus is grappled. Oh
Okay,
well,
so
technically he still threatens him. He can
I'm
attack
still
him.
threatening him.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure. I'll go to that.
24 total.
All magic damage, so it all seems to sink in. All right, and Rowan's up.
All right, so he is not going to cast Spirit Guardians and damage everybody. It's a bad idea. So he is going to cast Sacred Flame on the one that's holding Clytus, and it gets a will save.
Okay, wisdom.
No, it gets a dexterity save.
Ah, actually, that makes a big difference. Although I may not be enough. 12?
Nope.
Okay.
So let's see. 6 points of radiant damage.
Ooh, so that cancels his regeneration for the round.
Damn, Skippy.
All right. So that was okay. Is Rowan going to move at all or stay where he is?
Yeah, I guess he would have had to move just to be able to see, so he would have moved there.
Okay. Okay. So let me do something quick here.
Is that they have broken hearts? Is that what they are?
Yeah, I was saying that before. I couldn't figure out what to
They're
use.
broken-hearted because they can't bite us.
Yeah. Oh, let me bite you.
That's so sad.
Okay, so hang on here a second. Okay. So the vampire spawn, he is not going to be able to regenerate. So he instead he's no longer, oh yeah, he is still grappling Clytus. So he will go ahead and bite Clytus.
Bite me.
It's fun. 21.
Oh, you bastard. That is exactly.
Even with the +2?
That is exactly it. I'm at 21 with the +2.
Oh, so he manages to find a little gap in your armor at your neck and latch on with his jaws. So you take 6 piercing damage. And for the necrotic damage, which also counts against your max HP,
Yep.
you take only 3. Clytus, you really lucked out with that shield spell because I rolled 2, or not Clytus, Jugs.
Yeah, I got lucky.
I rolled 2 6s on the damage for that. So.
Oh, jeez.
Good call on that. So you only take 3 necrotic damage. So.
Got it.
And that will remain with you until you finish a long rest.
Got it.
Oh, okay.
So that was his attack. And yeah, he did that instead of doing anything else. So that's his turn. Jugs.
All right. I think I'm going to shoot a firebolt at the one that's grappling him.
Okay.
We'll do that.
Not enough.
That will probably not hit.
Nope.
Let's see. I'll end my turn there. I'm not gonna do anything else.
Okay. Vampires. All right. So he's going to flee to the corner of the room. He is turned. Now you get an attack of opportunity if you want, but that would break the turn.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
All right, so he flees to the corner of the room. This one by Jugs also flees to the corner of the room, and they actually spider climb up the wall to get as far away from you as possible. Since there's no windows here. Interestingly, they avoid the door.
Wouldn't he theoretically, not that I don't, or that I do want him in this corner, but wouldn't he go to the other corner? So he would run away from Clytus, and he'd have to go past Clytus to go that way.
Technically, that's
I feel like they would run down this way.
Yeah, they would not be. Yep. So actually, this guy flees out of the room, and
Or okay, if they go through that door, yeah, that may work.
This guy's turn too, so he flees. I guess he can't. He can go down and around. Actually, he can go. It's further away this way. He goes by his buddies.
Yeah.
That guy, he can't get really any closer. He could, yeah, he'll go that way too.
Somebody have a fireball?
No, I have a lightning bolt though that can hit people in line.
Rowan has 3 fireballs that I'm ready to unleash, but I was thinking Spirit Guardians would be even better because it deals radiant damage even on a failed save. And
Oh.
No, it makes sense. All right.
Well, Clytus, you are still grappled, so it's your turn.
How hurt does he look? He's probably pretty robust, huh?
Yeah, he doesn't look like he's going to drop dead real soon.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and try to break the grapple.
Okay. So you would do athletics, okay, against his athletics. 14. Okay, you are still grappled.
I don't get a +2 for being in flanking, huh?
No.
No. I'll give it a try. Well, that was my action, I assume. So.
Yeah.
And you can't move, so that's your turn.
Then I try to headbutt him while he's biting me.
Okay, well, it's not an attack, but you're just like...
No, yeah.
He's going to squirm as much as he can.
I say, I hope I taste like crap.
All right,
I'm done.
Okay. Now, no, actually, the door over here suddenly opens, and the teenage kid steps out and sees you guys in battle, and looks to his right and sees the vampires in the corner, and he casts a spell.
They can eat him. They can eat him. I don't care.
He's got weird cat skeletons.
Yeah, I know.
All right, yeah, he casts a spell, and a blast of cold air erupts from his hand, enclosing. It's actually this massive cone that erupts from his hand and encloses the creatures. They need to make Constitution saving throws. Failed.
Ooh.
All 3 failed versus a cone of cold, which is a fairly high level spell. And they need to save.
Let's go, buddy.
Cool. Let's see how much damage he did.
I'm liking this kid
27
more now.
points of damage.
I'm liking him too.
To each?
Yeah, to each.
To each, yeah.
I hope that kills the one that I already hit. No, wait, the one I already hit ran the other way. Dang it. Ah, that sucks.
Yep. If these guys are vampires, I don't think that's like a love tap.
Yeah. So let me see here. So that breaks those guys' turn.
Yep.
Status, but they are all wounded, and oops, no, he's not turned. All the turning transfers over to the kid, and he runs away screaming. So that was his turn. Ismark, so now he sees, he's going to focus on, he actually comes up.
Clytus.
Yeah, help me out.
Yeah, he was actually going to aid you if you would try. He says, do you want to try and break out or attack?
Yes.
Okay, he will aid you to try and escape the grapple on your next turn.
Okay.
Adran's
he's
up.
dead by then.
Adran's gonna punch the shit out of stuff.
Specifically the vampire, I assume.
14?
Not quite.
16, because you're
23
flanking.
hits. There's no +2 for flanking.
Oh, that's right.
wrong game.
Wrong edition.
+2 for flinching.
Yes. 9 points.
16, and I'm going to spend, so 26 total. All magic.
All magic. He's starting to look wounded. Definitely wounded.
All right.
Alright, so that
It's
was...
up to you, Rowan. Take him down.
4, right? Okay, so Rowan. Okay, so Rowan is going to say, he's saying F this, and he's doing 5, 10. He's going to cast his spell here and then continue to move. So he's dropping. You're going to lose the Shield of Faith, sorry. And then he's going to cast Spirit Guardians. He's going to cast it at 3rd level.
Freaking hate this spell.
So basically everything within 15 feet of him needs to make a Wisdom save.
Including you guys.
us?
Wait.
No, it's
You can designate creatures that be unaffected by it.
then it's the party.
Wait, is it only 15 feet around Rowan?
Yes.
Why
Yes.
didn't he go stand like?
Because
here?
everybody, nothing. Hang on. Let me
It
do
lasts. Yeah,
my thing.
it,
Let me do my thing. You
doesn't
can
go
move
away.
fast and move again. So that's
Yep.
what I'm going to do.
So he wants
So-
to get them
Because I
all.
want to hit this guy too.
He's going to get them all.
If you stand right here, you can hit them all to begin.
I got it. I'm
Okay.
good. All right. So so the party will not be affected.
Okay.
So I'm going to cast it. Then I'm going to walk.
Will the kid be affected?
No, he not Mr. Conan Cold. So everybody that I think is an ally. So I basically walk by him to make sure I hit him.
Okay.
It's 15 feet, right? Yeah, I guess I would.
So it's a wisdom saving throw.
I guess I'm going to move. I'm going to move to right. So I walked by that guy, so that would have hit him.
Right, so he needs to make a wisdom save.
Yeah, actually, all of the vampires in the room need to make a wisdom save.
all
So I
four
got
of
him
them.
to start off with.
All right, so the damage is 15 if he fails and half if he makes it?
Correct, but it's all radiant.
Right.
So they won't be able to regenerate this round either.
Okay, so
So that's why I walked back past that guy, so it hit him, and then I got every one of the other vampires.
Okay, so first one failed.
Fair enough, I guess.
Second, what's the DCM?
DC is 15.
Oh, it's right at the top there, I see. So second one made it, so 7.
So that's his first 3rd level spell.
Third one made it, so 7.
Whoop, sorry. Click in the wrong spot. Click in the wrong spot. I mean,
And third one made it, so 7. Okay, so they all take radiant damage, so none of them will regenerate this round.
Did all 4 make it?
No.
No, none of them did. Oh no, sorry, the first one did not, and the 3 in the corner did.
Okay.
So Vampire Spawn 1, he's still grappling Clytus, so he's gonna bite you again.
Leave my Clytus alone.
This time he definitely fails. So
Aha!
13.
The head butting helped.
Yes, it distracted him. He's going to continue grappling you, though, so he'll stay right there. Jugs.
Is anyone out of these group here looking more hurt than others?
You can't really tell. They're vampires.
Okay.
Well, the one grappling me has been pounded on.
Yeah, he is actually is flagging a little bit.
should lightning bolt these two in the corner.
You would be able to do that without hitting Clytus.
No, if he stood over here.
That's.
Or you could kill the one who's biting me.
Just a suggestion, you know.
Let's see. I have a movement of 30, so I can get into that corner. Let's see. Is there any way I can like stand over here and hit all 3 of those guys in the corner?
If you
It's
do
a
that,
5-foot wide spell. That's the only reason I'm asking.
No, you can draw a straight line between. I mean, basically, you just draw a line on the Roll20 map, and whoever you can intersect at once, you'll hit.
Okay. That line is not 5 feet wide.
You would be able to hit 2 of them at once.
Okay, because I mean, if it's 5 foot wide, I feel like it could hit both of those people.
No.
No way.
No.
Oh, wow, man. All right, I'm just gonna stand over here and I don't know, cast Firebolt. Does it hit him?
I'm sorry, which one are you hitting?
The one on Clytus.
Not quite. 15 is what you need.
Alright.
Okay. So, vampire in the corner. He's no longer turned. He's super pissed off. He runs up to the kid and is going to try and grapple him. Unbelievable. Oh. Yep. Okay. Yeah, with his mage armor, he fails. Oh, but then he got 25. So he is grappled. But not... Nope, that's not the grapple thing. Here we go. This spawn runs up to Adrin. And tries to grapple you. Natural 1. 18?
Yep.
Okay, so you are grappled. And that one's turned. The one right here comes up to Rowan and tries to grapple you. 23? I'm sorry, 13, not 23.
Nope.
Second attempt is a fail. And last one is also turned. Clytus.
All right, he's going to aid me, so I'm going to go ahead and try to break free. 21.
Yay! That, yes, that does break the grapple.
There's nothing else I can really do. So other
You
than
could move. Yeah, you can move now.
Yeah, but I don't want to move because I still want to fight the guy, and if I move, he'll just come after me anyway. So I'll stay there.
Okay. Then Victor.
Oh, I do yell at the kid. I say, "Hey, jackass! They were all turned till you did that."
Hey, jackass.
He says, "My name's Victor, asshole."
That's a weird last name.
Yes. Fuck you, asshole.
Thank you, Arnold. Is his name Arnold?
No, it's actually Victor.
No, it's Victor.
Victor.
Fuck you, asshole. Is fuck you, asshole is what Arnold says in the Terminator.
I know, I was deliberately saying.
Okay.
More Australian than the whole Slavic type thing they've been doing. In any case, yes, he is held, grappled, I should say. What's the range on, or the area on this thing? 20-foot radius? Yeah. No, that won't work. That'll get, no, that won't work. Blue is the whole slot. that certainly wouldn't work. All right, he casts suggestion on the vampire. Oh, natural 20. Shit. Okay, he suggests that the vampire is his best friend and let him go, and the vampire basically ignores him. So, he is not freed. Ismark is up. He will, well, he's got this vampire spawn now in front of him. He will attack him with the longsword. Hit. Rack are my 8-siders. For 6. He is barely up. So he tries and hits again. Kills the vampire.
Yay!
Ismark always manages to deal these killing blows. So that was... That vampire is now dead. He will then move up to here. And actually, he'll move up to here and aid you, Adran, if you want to break free of the grapple.
Okay.
And it is now your turn.
I am going to use my Shadow Step as a bonus action. And, whoop, damn it. Now I'm going to teleport to right there.
Well, Ismark's glad he can help you. Ismark's, wow, that really worked.
And then that was a bonus action, so then I'll attack this guy twice.
All right, and you are flanking with Rowan.
23, yay!
Yeah.
So 2 hits. 18 magic.
Points. Okay.
All right, make sure I did this right. So that's within 15. That's within 15. So Rowan is everybody. The vampires that are active need to make reflex saves.
Okay. Damn that. Sorry. So that's the one next to Ismark and the one. Actually,
All of them.
All 3 of them do it. Okay.
All 3 of them.
Failed, and made it.
Nice damage roll.
Nice. So 8 on the one that
half or 16, and it's radiant. All right, so that is concentration. So he can still attack. Has he got a weapon here? I don't know.
Wait a minute. How can he attack and cast a spell?
That spell was
It's concentration. It lasts for 10 minutes.
Oh, it's ongoing. I see. Okay,
Ongoing.
gotcha.
What does he have? Attacks. I have no idea what he has. Javelin, quarterstaff. He'll hit with his quarterstaff. Why not? His buck and a quarterstaff. Critical hit!
Oh!
4!
That's a heck of a hit for a...
That's a non-magical quarterstaff, so it'd actually be 2. That's just more of like the radiant damage did so much more. That's just more of like and that too. Bop him on the head. Okay, so the radiant damage means that vampire spawn. Well, actually, vampire spawn 1 is dead, so that won't help him anyway. Jugs is up.
All right, I am going to. Let's see. The only person being grappled is the kid.
Not anymore. I thought he made him his best friend.
No, he ignored it.
Well, he tried to. Yeah. Well, he cast suggestion. He was going to try and suggest the vampire leave.
He tried to seduce him, and it didn't work.
Yes.
I'll shoot a firebolt at that vampire then.
Okay.
And I will miss. All right.
Oh, we'll miss.
Oh man.
Okay, so that vampire is next, and he is going to try and bite the kid. Natural 20. Uh-oh.
That misses.
Yeah, that misses. Let's see, that's 7 points of piercing. And 9 necrotic.
Wow.
I gotta get into his
Don't
max
die,
here.
kid.
Ouch, that hurt. Okay, that was that vampire. The other vampire is gonna fight Ismark since he's right there. Natural 20 on Ismark. Although, unfortunately for him, he was actually fortunately for Ismark, he was using that as a grapple attack, so he doesn't actually damage him. But he will use his next attack for a bite. And Ismark's AC is higher than his bite attack. So he... No, wait. Bite attack is +6, 17. He actually does bite Ismark. 1 piercing. And ouch, 10 necrotic. Not good. Vampire spawn is turned. Okay, so the vampire spawn between Rowan and Adrin. He will move, so he's not flanked anymore. And actually,
Rowan
he
gets
won't.
attack of opportunity if he's going to do anything.
Well, no, why?
Because you just moved out of his area.
No, he's not moving. Well, actually, he would have to move out of Adrin's threatened area. So Adrin would get an
Adrian would
opportunity.
get one.
No, actually, before he does that, no, he's going to attack. First, he's going to attack Rowan with a claw, with his claws before moving. So 18
Yep.
for 8, and second one missed.
Okay.
So then he moves down here, and that does draw an opportunity attack from Adrin. Which
Nope.
does not hit. Okay.
Doesn't it?
So yeah, that's where he wanted. He just wanted to get out of the flank. The other vampire spawns turned. Clytus.
Okay, I cast Magic Weapon as a bonus spell. And I come over here to help out Ismark. But my help is going to be of the axe kind. And I hit him twice, or try to. Hello. There you are.
Oh yeah.
23 and 10. I assume 10 doesn't hit.
No, but that's magical damage, so he takes all of it.
So he takes 8 actually because it's +1.
Oh, it's right. Your little special dealy.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So Victor is still grappled. Let's see. Oh, why didn't I see this before? Okay. He Misty steps away.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Bing! Misty steps over there. He's no longer grappled. And he's not going to move because that's where he wanted to go. So that's his turn.
Is that an action or on a bonus action when you Misty Step?
Misty Step is... Oh, yeah, that's a bonus action. But he can't cast anything other than a cantrip. So, he can do a firebolt. He'll do a firebolt on that vampire.
So you can do Code of Cold or Cantrip. That's one heck of a wizard.
No, I mean, the mechanics in 5e, you can't cast 2 spells in one round unless one of them's a cantrip.
Really?
Nope.
Yep.
You can do it if you have haste, though.
Nope. Haste.
No.
Nope.
No?
You can't cast
Oh,
two.
I can use an item.
Right.
That's right. Right.
But the firebolt is a cantrip, so that'll work. Natural 20. Good job. And what is that? 1d10?
Depends on his level. If it's 5th, it's 2d10.
Oh, that's right. Frack, is it?
Jugs or Kyle, do you have?
2d10.
You could click on your.
I got it. Yep. I just had to see what equivalent level he was. So 7 points of. Oh, it's actually 4d10 because it's a crit. So 7 plus, nice, 12. So 19 points of damage. It's still up, but he's looking pretty fried. One more hit might do him in.
Oh, Ismark can do that hit.
Oh, yeah, I kind of skipped over Ismark there. So Ismark takes a 5-foot step to flank.
Well, no, he's grappled right now, isn't he?
No, I don't think so.
You said, he got bit. Didn't he get bit last round?
Oh, yeah, you're right. He is grappled, so he can't move. Yep, you're right. I forgot to mark him. So he will attempt to escape the grapple. How strong are you, Ismark? 18. Natural 1. The vampire fails his grapple check, and Ismark is now released. That was his action, but he can still move, so he will move and provide a flank to Clytus. Now it's Adrin's turn. Oh, Rowan's here.
Hey.
Let me go ahead and add him. Oh,
Guess I'll just step up and punch.
Hey, Dave.
Hey.
You're in the middle of combat.
Nice.
And it's your turn, isn't it?
No, not yet.
Nope, it's Adrin's turn.
Oh, okay.
I hit him 3 times. For 21 points of magic damage.
Okay, that's the vampire right below you and next to Rowan?
Yep.
Okay, he is dead. You take him out.
Alright, so Rowan, I have for you, what's going is Spirit Guardians. So that's still active, so the 2 vampires that are still up, I do believe they're still within 15 feet.
Oh, nice.
So they
how much radius does that Spirit Guardians?
15-foot radius.
15?
15. Yep.
Okay, hang on.
Centered on Rowan.
Okay, give me a second here.
There you go.
Hey, that works.
Nice.
So
anyway, yeah, it's Rowan's. I guess you guys can kind of quick fill him in.
So we came up.
The only thing that you're missing 2 spells that you didn't pick. So I picked 2 more spells. One of them was Spirit Guardian and Spiritual Weapon, and we've been using basically Spirit Guardians to keep these fuckers from regenerating.
Okay.
And we came up here into the attic, and there were the 6 vampires we met before. They are up here. I got 5 of them to run away, but then the kid who was hiding out came out, and he attacked 3 of them and got them to woke them up because
right.
So we've killed 2, and there are 2 remaining who are active.
Killed 3 so far.
No, 2, right? 1, 2, yeah. So there are 2 remaining who are active, and they're both in your radius right now, and it is your turn.
Paul, so they need to make a save.
Okay.
So is this a concentration one? So
Yes.
I have to keep it going?
Yep.
So I can't cast anything else, and then that one would
You
disappear?
no, you can cast.
No, you still can.
A different spell that isn't concentration.
Oh, okay.
So if you wanted to cast Fireball in the middle of us all, that'd be great. Or not.
That would definitely do damage to everyone because of this configuration.
I'm kidding.
Did you kind of have a plan for this round?
Right now, I just think Spirit Guardian is good, and whacking something if you want with your staff. I don't know. There's nothing really else to do. It's working out pretty well.
All right.
Unless you want to do a Scorching Ray or something.
Well, let's see what happens after they make their saving throws.
Yep.
So what's the DC again? And which
DC's
save?
15.
15, is it Dex?
Yep.
Okay, so 1 made it, 1 did not. So the spirit is that for this round right there in the chat?
Yep.
So 14. Okay, that actually kills this vampire here that Clytus was fighting. And Ismark. And this guy.
So you get to actually do something, Rowan. That was just your active Spirit Guardians.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that was maintaining your concentration.
Yep.
Alright, oh, let's see.
Did you call him on VC? I can't see him.
He's probably behind. You have to go to the
He is,
desktop.
yep.
There you go.
I'm trying to look at this one here. Well, it's every creature in a 15-foot radius. That wouldn't be good.
Well, there's only one that's active now.
Yeah, but that would include you guys too, wouldn't it?
You can choose. You can designate any number of creatures you can see to be unaffected by it.
For burning hands?
Oh, I thought you were talking about spirit guardians. No, burning hands would. That's a bunch of fire.
Yeah, that's not a concentration one, so I could cast that too, right?
You could cast it at that one, and you took like a 3-foot step forward. It wouldn't hit.
You guys.
It
Right.
wouldn't hit Adrian at all. Only
Okay.
one left.
It may ignite the surrounding the crap.
Stuff.
There's a lot of
yeah.
flammable stuff here.
Yeah, that's right.
And you would know that before casting. So
Right, yeah. I'll just keep that Spirit Guardians going, and I will move here.
You can whack him with your quarterstaff.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You actually got a natural 20 last round doing that.
Oh, nice.
it did a whole 2 points of damage because your quarterstaff's not magical.
My thing's a little slow here, just so you know. Come on, sheet. There we go.
No, it
There
hits.
you go. That hits.
All right.
Wow.
Okay, so. All right, little bunny foo-foo's popping the field mice on the heads with his quarterstaff. And it looks like Jugs is up.
I'll try Firebolt again. And I'll fail again.
Ouch.
Alright, next person.
Well, you guys are faring a lot better than your last encounter with these guys, so don't feel too bad.
Yeah. Nice.
So let's see. The vampire that Rowan is against, he will try and grapple you. Which he does. So you are grappled, and he will then try to bite you.
I don't get a save for that?
No, it's an attack.
Oh, okay. All right.
He gets a 17. Does that hit your AC?
I don't know. Let me look.
I have your
I
AC
think
as
so.
15.
Yeah.
Do you have shield?
The shield spell is an arcane spell.
Oh, that's right.
Hang on though. I'm gonna use my reaction to impose disadvantage on the roll. My domain feature, warding flare.
Ah, okay. In that case, he got a 25.
Oh,
All right.
So,
It was worth a shot.
yes, it was.
It was.
All right, so 2 different types of damage. First one's piercing. That's just 1 point of piercing damage. Second type is necrotic, which also subtracts from your hit point maximum until you take a long rest. And that is 10 points of necrotic damage.
All right. So, total.
Well, total's 11, but your hit point max is reduced by 10.
Okay. So I'm down to 4.
4?
Yeah, I'm at. Oh wait, that was my AC. Sorry, I changed the wrong one. So 42 minus 11. Okay, so
Yeah, I don't think you'd been hit previously to this.
yeah.
Oh, no, maybe you had. I can't remember. But
Only for 3 hit points. Yeah.
yeah, so that was that vampire. That vampire is dead. And that vampire is turned. that vampire is dead. And that vampire is turned. So it's Claudius's turn.
All right, I walk up to him, and I have to ask him a question.
Oh, critical failure.
Twice.
The same rolls twice.
That's a little suspicious.
That is weird. Roll 20. That's why I roll regular dice. But in any case, you drop your battle axe.
Well, wait a minute. I'm not at disadvantage, am I?
Oh, no, you're right. I was thinking advantage. Never mind.
That would have sucked, but
yes.
No.
So yes, you miss on that. And
All right.
you moved, so that was your turn. Victor. Blah, 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 blah. He thinks you guys have it pretty well in hand, but he will still do his best. He can't really do much of his area effect spell, so he will do a magic missile. And how many does he get?
It's just 3d4.
Yeah, but
Plus-
at second level, you get one more dart.
No, you don't.
Oh, no, that's per slots. That's if
You
you...
only cast it higher.
Yep, so he will just do the 3 darts. So 3d4 on the remaining vampiro.
What about those two in that other room? Are those still active?
They will be turned until the end of the 10th round from when I did it.
Okay, so
I think this is
they're
the
turned
5th.
right now. Okay.
Yeah, I think that we're in turn 5 right now.
Okay, so 10 force damage against the vampire from his magic missiles. Ismark will, let's see. I'm just gonna get that guy out of there. So it declutters the battlefield. He will head over to that vampire and yeah, he can just barely make it and still attack. He's going to use his long sword, two-handed. Miss, but hit. One missed, one hit.
Hey, Paul, did you use my channel divinities at all?
I did not. I didn't understand what the -12 was, so I didn't try to touch anything.
Yeah, I don't know what that is either. I'm supposed to have 2.
Okay. Yep, I didn't use them.
Okay.
Okay, Adrin's up.
I will punch the shit out of it. Whoop. So one hit. We got one hit. Does 8 kill it?
Hit points? Nope.
Magic, okay. Then I'll spend my key point and attack twice more.
Natural to, oh yeah, both hit.
Nice.
15 more.
That kills it. It
Nice.
does. All right, and actually, these guys, the ones that were turned, actually did go out the window and fled.
Sweet. What makes that easier?
Yeah, so you have defeated, well, killed 4 out of the 6 vampire spawn. The other 2 have fled.
Okay.
Nice.
So, what's his name again? Victor?
Yes, Victor is. Whoops, I did not want to.
Is it Victor von Frankenstein?
Frankenstein. Actually, Velakovich is the name of the family. So he's Victor Velakovich.
Why was he so creepy when we first talked to him? I'm trying to remember.
Oh, I don't remember all the details. I think he
Said
was.
something bad.
Well, he has all these. Well, for one thing, he has all these skeletal cats in his room.
Yeah, I mean, he is a necromancer.
He's a little creepy. No, but didn't he say something about, I don't know, his parents or... I don't know.
Well, he watched his parents get lynched basically right in front of the house. So that.
Yeah, but he said something that was like, oh, we don't want to help him.
Yeah, I don't remember why, other than the cats.
Okay.
What?
Hey, Victor. We've rescued you, apparently.
Yes. Thank you for that.
We have Lady Wachter downstairs.
You do? Where?
Oh, she's a little tied up right now.
Tied up where? Where do you have her?
In the
the
study.
office, the study, library, whatever study place.
Good. And he turns and leaves.
Hey, whoa! I follow him.
Okay, we'll go around. Let's see. Let me get rid of these vampires. Stupid thing.
Is Kyle muted?
I don't hear him.
Yes, why?
Oh, okay. I was just wondering, because I haven't heard you at all since I came on.
He's stunned. Stunned, I tell you.
No, I haven't done anything since you came on, or much before that either.
All right, so he basically gets to there. So we'll we'll go round and round. Ismark didn't do anything. He he dashed basically.
Well, I can move 100.
You could double dash.
I can double dash. And I want to. I don't know. Is he like at?
He's starting to go down. He's starting to go down the trapdoor ladder.
Do we care if Lady Wachter lives or dies? By the way?
Well, I want to know what happens, but I want to know what the hell's going on, don't you?
Yeah. Yes, I do, but at the same time, I don't mind if
I'm going to
she
say,
acts
whoa, dude, chill. We're going to go talk to her. What are you going to do?
I'm going to kill her. He doesn't even slow down. He's descending the ladder and.
Can you kill her in a little bit? I'm not saying you can't. I'm saying she's a douche, but we tied her up because we wanted to talk to her.
What do you have to talk about?
I can't remember. Why do we want to talk to her?
Roll persuasion at disadvantage.
Why do we want to talk to her? I can't remember. Well, this is going to go really well.
Well, we wanted to find out what happened.
She wanted us killed.
Yeah.
You
she
know?
wanted to-
So we wanted to find out why,
Well, and I'm returning the favor.
I'll keep kind of trying to fumble along and say, just hang on a second.
Okay, yeah, he's not he's not persuaded. I mean, he says she killed my mother and father. She will die. But it's not his turn. So that was your turn, Rowan. Are you going to do anything?
No, I'll run after them. So
Dash up to 60.
I moved down past him, by the way.
60 is there.
Okay. Are you actually trying to block the ladder?
I don't want him to attack me. I'm just trying to get in his way, get in his grill, man. Trying to get in his grill.
All right. Well, I would say that you would basically manage to effectively have his movement rate by doing that.
All right, so I'm gonna be down here.
Okay. So Rowan, you move there. Jugs, are you tagging along?
Jugs.
I think he's on mute still. Yes, he is.
I can move to there.
Clytus, I think you have a little bit slower
I
movement,
honestly don't care if he goes and kills her, so I'm gonna just peek in here and see if the cats react to my presence.
Okay. I love it. I was really hoping you would do that.
I just stick my face in. I'm not walking through the room.
Yeah. You actually trigger a glyph on the door.
Okay. Isn't the door open?
No, the door is shut.
Oh. Okay. Well, I thought it was open.
All right, then I would say, well, I'll let you make a perception check to see if you spot the glyph on the door.
Nice.
Nice, high roll. Yep, DC 14. Actually, would have made an intelligence check, investigation check, but that's fine. We'll say that you spotted, you see that there is a nearly invisible glyph etched on the. Actually, someone has carved a large skull into this door. Hanging from the doorknob is a wooden sign that reads, "All is not well." And they're barely imperceptibly.
Creepy kid.
You notice the etched into the forehead of the skull is this nearly invisible glyph.
All right. Well, if that's the case, I'm not going to mess with it until the kid comes back. But I'll start searching around, seeing if there's anything in this attic worth worth note.
Okay, so you spend a whole bunch of time searching through all the crap in the area. Yeah, that'll take you some time.
I figure.
But yeah, so we'll come back to that. But so then would be Victor again. All right, so he's moving half movement. How far does he need to go? Because
He's got to get all the way around the corner. I can't fault him for wanting to kill her because he killed his parents. I'm gonna let him. I'm gonna say, okay, whatever, dude.
all right. Well, so we'll say he can move 30 feet. So you're effectively slowing him after having his movement rate. So we'll see
I
if
guess
anyone.
what I'm saying, Paul, is that at this point, at his turn, because he said she killed my parents, I'm gonna kill her. I'm out. Okay, go for it. Do what you need to do.
Okay. All right. Well, you slow him down to that point. If anyone else really wants to stop him.
Okay.
I guess we don't need to go round around if nobody wants to stop him.
I'm not going to stop him anymore if he really wants to do it.
Anybody else want to stop him?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I wouldn't mind knowing why she wanted us killed, but I don't think it's that important.
Seeing as I'm a paladin, that's why I'm staying upstairs, because I don't know what's going on downstairs. So.
You know that she is evil, definitely, or you've definitely gotten that impression anyway.
So I'd go up to the door and make sure, is she even still there? Did we tie her up good enough?
Actually, you get there and she is gone.
Wow.
Fuck.
Are the ropes there?
The ropes are actually coiled on the floor next to her, neatly untied.
Where she was? Okay.
Yep.
You should have killed the bitch.
Now,
I was
okay.
going to say, dude,
So,
Victor, you're right. Sorry.
Yeah, Victor kind of looks at you after all that. Obviously, someone freed her. As he points to the ropes, and I mean, he can put two and two together. And
Who the hell freed her?
I have no idea.
God.
all the servants are dead.
Well, I mean, we were just down here like literally a minute ago.
Yeah, just basically, yeah. Combat
So
timing.
the only person I would think they would free is the guy that we set free that was shot.
I know, douchebag.
Who?
That's what I get for not sensing motive.
Well, she
Alright,
can't.
well.
She can't be far.
Well, try chasing her.
Where? I don't know where to go.
No, if he wants to go after her, let him go after her.
I guess what I'm saying is I don't know where to go to even look for her.
No, I
Found her shitless though, that's for sure.
I meant the kid.
Oh.
He says, at this point, if she's escaped, she could be anywhere. She's a spellcaster, too.
Okay.
But she likely will not... Well, she likely will turn up somewhere at some point. And when she does, I will be waiting for her. In the meanwhile, who the hell are you?
Well, I'm Adran, and that's Rowan. And, you know, she wanted us dead for some reason. I don't know, because we didn't do something. And now we want her dead because she's a douche. And, yeah. So what's going to happen now with the Burgomaster position, Meister position? Are you taking over?
Well, succession would normally fall to me, yes. But I don't know. I'd have to think it over. I'd like to get my teleportation circle working first.
You have a teleportation circle?
Yes. Well, mostly.
Where does it go?
At the moment it doesn't quite work. I tried it on a couple of our servants and, well, they mostly turned inside out. But if any of you have any pointers, I noticed that some of you were using magic in the fight against these vampires. If any of you have any magic capabilities, perhaps you could assist me.
I don't know. You'd have to ask Judge. I don't have any magic ability.
All of my abilities come from the Morning Lord, so they're of divine nature.
I see. Well, he starts heading back up because it looks like Jugs is still hanging out up there along with Clytus. So he moves back up to the attic room. Clytus, in your search of the area, you don't really find anything. I mean, there's a few old paintings and antiques, but really nothing of really any value up there.
Okay. All right. When the kid coming back?
Yes, he will head back up to the loft area.
So when he comes back, I say, "Hey, I noticed you got a big glyph there on the door. That's not very friendly."
Well, yes, I had to do that so that the servants wouldn't go poking around in my stuff. And
Hey,
later there
you
were
know-
vampires.
Do you know where Blinsky the toy maker is?
Blinsky? Sure, I know Blinsky.
You know where he is? Your dad had him
Oh.
arrested.
Oh, right now? I have no idea. I haven't actually left this place since there was this massive noise outside with all of the uprising, and my parents were hung. So I don't know. He may be freed. He may still be in the stocks.
Huh.
Seemed like a nice enough fellow.
Well, we'd like him freed.
Okay. Yeah, if he's still there, I'll set him free. At the moment, anyone who's been taken hostage, or that has been not taken hostage, has been who is imprisoned by my father, I let it be. I don't really care. As long as we killed the Lady Wachter, that's the main thing. And we need to tell the guards that I am still alive so that they will follow me and not her. In the
We can
meantime,
help you do that.
in the meantime, he actually, Jugs, are you up in the area?
Yeah, I'm just hanging around.
He
I was looking out the window, but I imagine I would have followed as he walked over here.
okay, yeah. He dispels the glyph on his door and says, "I noticed you were." He looks at you, Jugs, and says, "I noticed you were casting arcane spells before. I have something to ask your opinion on."
All right, what's up?
So yeah, he walks into his room, and you already kind of got the brief description, but the where is the teleportation circle here?
Under that snazzy shade carpeting, maybe?
Yeah, well, that's got that. That's actually a rug.
That's what I meant.
Are these like children in the corner over here?
No, well, it's. Let me see. Let me just read the actual room description.
Okay.
Yeah, so someone has taken an old mismatched furniture and created a study in this dusty lamplit chamber. Tables are strewn with pieces of parchment on which strange diagrams are shown, and a freestanding bookshelf holds a collection of bones. A dusty rag covers the floor in front of a pine box on which lounges a skeletal cat. Several more skeletal cats skulk about. Most unnerving of all is the sight of 3 small children standing with their backs to you in the northeast corner of the room. They're not actually children, though. They are actually painted wooden dolls dressed in clothing. And they're, yeah, just inanimate, dressed dolls.
Okay.
Creepy.
Yeah, still a little creepy.
And so he takes you over to his desk and he shows you a specific scroll that he's got. And he says, I've been unable to complete this teleportation circle spell. I was wondering if you could assist.
Ask him where he's trying to go.
Yeah, where are you trying to go?
Anywhere but here. Get the hell out of Barovia.
You think a teleportation circle will be able to take you out of this place?
That's what I'm hoping. Perhaps allow me to escape beyond the mists.
That would be interesting. I cannot help you currently, but I'm interested in helping you because I would like to leave this place as well.
Okay. He does pull the rug up, and beneath the rug there is actually the circle inscribed there. And he says, "This is the circle that I attempted to use, but I would not recommend trying to activate it."
Okay, I will not.
Is there anything you can tell in terms of why it's not working or how to get it working?
I wouldn't really know much about teleportation circle because it's too high of a level, correct?
Yeah, if it's not on your spell list, you would probably be able to.
Well, it's on my spell list, but it's a 5th level, and I
Right.
only know up to 3rd level, so that's the.
Right.
I guess that's what I'm questioning. Is since I'm not a high enough level, I wouldn't really know anything about it.
Right. So basically, what this is he's trying to essentially copy this spell to his spell book, but he doesn't have the right recipe. He doesn't have the correct instructions, so
Yeah.
it doesn't work right.
But I wouldn't know the correct instructions because I wouldn't.
No.
I'm not a high enough level.
If you want, I'd let you make an an intelligence arcana check to see if you could confirm whether or not it's correct. But you wouldn't know how to correct it if it's.
Oh, my arcana is terrible.
Looks great to
I have
me.
a minus. I don't know. It looks good.
Just scribble something random. Here you go. It's all fixed. You first. Okay. Yeah. He kind of sighs disappointedly and says, "Oh well. Thank you for trying anyway. Anyway, let's get out of here and let's see if you want to free Blinsky. You said, or see if he's still kept in the stocks."
Yes, that was you.
Okay.
Played us.
Sorry, I heard a weird buzz. What was that?
Oh.
He was asking about Blinsky if we wanted to go see if he was still in the stocks.
Yeah, let's go free him.
Okay. So you guys leave the manor and head to. You actually have not been to the town square yet.
No, we haven't.
And a lot of stuff had been going on there earlier, but now it's more or less deserted. Let me just see if anyone would still be there. How much of this description is still in the? It's funny because the book's description of the town square is like all made up for the jamboree.
The festival?
Yeah, the Festival of the Blazing Sun. Yeah, there's you see a whole bunch of torn down decorations. These wooden boxes that at one point were filled with flowers and are now the flowers are all dead. You see the remnants of what looked like a massive pyre or bonfire of some sort, and it looks like it burned out of control and burned a whole bunch of the grass around the town square. You do see several stocks, a row of stocks, and in two of them you do see people standing wearing what appear to be crude plaster donkey heads.
Okay. Go up and take off the donkey heads.
Okay. You take the donkey head off of one, and it looks like it's a woman. Okay. And she is not moving. She's just kind of hanging limply in the stock.
I check to see if she's got a pulse.
She does not appear to have a pulse.
Damn it. I go over to the other one, pull the...
Okay. Yeah, the other one, actually, you pull it off, and you do recognize Blinsky, and he actually... The reason you didn't even notice it was him right away is, A, he's not wearing his usual colorful clothing, and B, he looks quite a bit skinnier than when you last saw him. So he doesn't look like he's fed. He does, though, still appear to be alive, but he is unconscious.
Okay, I touch him for 5.
Touch for 5. Okay. All right, so you restore some of his health and vitality, and so his eyes again flutter, and he looks up at you, and first he kind of shrinks away. He says, "No more, don't," and then he kind of looks again.
Linsky, it's me, Gladys, and my pals.
It is you. Oh, thank goodness.
I try to break him out of the stocks. Well, first of all, does he look human?
And what else are you trying to see if he is?
See if he's got like bite marks on his neck.
Okay,
or...
to see if he's well, when you felt for a pulse, his skin did feel warm.
Okay. And there was a heartbeat?
He's outside, but yeah, there is a heartbeat, yes. You could feel
All
the
right,
pulse.
so I try to break him out of the...
Okay. You don't seem to have... They are latched, but they're not actually locked, so you don't need a key to pull it. You can just basically pull a bolt back. It's just not accessible by the person who's in the stocks.
Sure. Okay, I pop it open and let him out.
Okay, yes, he kind of collapses to his knees and he says, "Thank you so much. I had been in that stock for days."
I give him a little food and some water.
He says, "What has happened here? I heard everything and it sounded like chaos, but I couldn't see what was going on because that infernal donkey head was blocking my sight."
We weren't here. We don't know all the details. I guess something went wrong. Lady Wachter took over, and a mob killed the Burgomaster and his wife. And we actually went out to Lady Wachter's house, and she's actually evil herself. So we tied her up, and we're going to interrogate her, and she escaped somehow. So,
he just kind of like is blinking and trying to digest this information, and he looks over and sees Victor, and he says, "So your father is dead now?" And Victor nods and doesn't say anything. He says, "So am I allowed to go free?" And Victor again just kind of nods and doesn't say anything. So
I say, "Look, Isaac is dead, so you don't have to worry about him anymore. And just for the time being, lay low until this town gets sorted out again."
Oh, yes, your doll. I forgot. I almost forgot. I have your doll. If you want it, it's at my store.
We'll pick it up later. Don't worry about that.
Are you sure? I don't like not delivering on a commission that I.
That's
promised.
fine. We'll swing by when we need to pick it up.
Oh, very good
on
then.
it. Okay.
Very good then. Okay, well then I will head back and.
Before you head back, do you know who this woman is?
Which woman?
The woman in the stockade.
He knows her, but I don't have a name for her. She is just another town person. We'll say her name is Marta.
Okay, well I'll undo her stock and lay her down at least, so she's not hanging there.
Okay.
Have him alert or notify her family if she has any.
He says, I don't know her family personally, but I can ask around and try and find her.
All right. Well, we should probably carry her back to the church when we head back there.
All right.
And I look at Victor and I say, we should bury your parents too.
We can burn them.
Okay.
They weren't.
You don't want to experiment on them?
They're already dead.
Yeah, okay. Just check.
Yeah, that's right. He's a necromancer. I keep forgetting that. No, you see the first kind of hint of squeamishness, kind of something. Even though he's a necromancer, messed around with his parents' dead bodies. That's still a line he's not ready to cross. But he'd rather just burn them.
All right.
So I think we should try and find some guards and whip up the Wachter bitch.
Okay.
Well, there's a guard post over by the church.
Okay. Yeah, well, the thing is, you know that there were guards at the gate.
Yeah.
but there wasn't really like a guard post by the church. Well, unless you count the gate
No,
itself.
I was talking about the gate.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So,
I mean-
the guards would be manning the gates, but otherwise it looks like there's been general chaos and not a lot of them around.
All right.
All right.
Um,
Well, let's help him get some guards and get some order going. But I want to get back to the church at some point and rest.
Yeah.
Okay. So
And I do want to take down the Walker bitch, so I'm on his side for that.
all right. So you guys start rounding up the guards, and actually, if you're going to the church, you could stop at the west gate first if you want. That would be
Sure.
the closest to the
Sure.
church. So if you go along the main road, then on your way back to the church, along the way, you spot a person walking towards the road that heads to the north out of town. As you're leaving the town square, and you get to basically right in front of the Blue Water Inn, you see a
over
person.
there?
Yeah,
Okay.
you see a person walking towards the north gate. And Rowan, you can make a perception check.
All right. Come on, cheat.
Okay. That is enough that you actually recognize the shape, so to speak, and kind of gait in a way of the person who was in the boat who had kidnapped Arabelle. And he's not running, not like being all sneaky or anything. He's just kind of slowly lumbering down the main road towards the Zarevich gate.
I'm gonna try to.
He's about 50 feet away at least. Or no, I'm more like 50 yards away at least.
I basically kind of whisper to Adrian, "Follow me," and I kind of take off after him, not running, but
Dashing.
yeah. I mean, I want to move quickly.
Okay.
So I go, do you want that guy?
Yeah.
I'll haul ass. I can move 50.
Okay.
All right.
Run right up to him.
So you're going to run right up to him. Okay.
And I'll come in on the back end.
Okay.
He can go around him in front.
I'll go around in front and say,
I'm
hey,
sorry.
Hey, hold up a second.
Oh, sorry. That just didn't sound right. All right. So, Adrian, you run up and easily catch up with this guy, and you reach him before Rowan does. And he's, like I said, he's a big guy. He's dressed in bib overalls, and he's got this kind of really vacant look on his face, and he's just walking towards the gate. So you kind of run around in front of him, and it's like he doesn't even acknowledge you're there.
Wake up. Hello.
Okay. He basically bumps into you, and then he kind of stops and sways a little bit.
I go, dude, are you okay?
And he kind of looks down at you, and then he looks back up again.
Said, my friend wants to talk to you. I think he knows you from somewhere.
No response. Rowan, you're probably about maybe 100 feet away at this point.
So I touch his arm and, kind of try to turn him and point at Rowan. Say, that's him right there. You know him, right?
Okay, he kind of looks over at, sees Rowan coming, and there's no spark of recognition in his face, and yeah.
Okay.
And I recognize him then when he turns towards me.
Yeah, you're still 100 feet away, but it's definitely close
okay.
enough you can spot him, and you recognize definitely it's the same guy who you encountered before.
Okay.
So you told us his story, right?
Yeah, he was the one that took the Vistani girl.
Yeah.
Tried to drown her.
Yep.
If everyone could make a perception check, please.
Want me to make another one?
Yes, this would be a separate check.
Doesn't sound like he's all there.
What's going on, guys? There's a person?
Jugs is still back in the town square. He's
Man, I rolled
There
like
we
shit.
go.
15. Adrian, did you want to roll?
No, Adrian doesn't want to roll.
It looks like Adrian's froze.
He's either froze or in one of the most awesome poses ever.
Oh, I thought Kyle was froze too for a second there. Yeah, it looks like we might have lost Paul. Let me see. Oh, he's still on VC.
Yeah, actually, on mine, everybody is froze.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. Wild.
Well, in any case, all right. Well, I'm going to say that Adrian was busy turning the guy around and kind of pointing him towards Rowan.
Sure.
So as you guys are approaching, I'm assuming is the whole party approaching, or is it just you,
Yeah,
Rowan?
I think so.
Sure, let's approach.
Yeah, I don't want to speak for everyone.
Arm in arm.
I don't know where I am, so I don't know. Am I approaching?
Yeah, I will say you're approaching, but you're just kind of lost in the lamentations of not being able to get drunk or something. So while you guys are approaching, and you're probably now about 50 feet away from this guy, when you hear what sounds like a spring and then a thwack, and this guy sprouts a dart. Actually, not a dart, but a bolt. More specifically, a crossbow bolt from the side of his neck. And now he reacts and goes, ah! Ah! And then he keels over and falls on the ground. Thud!
So I look at like the direction that it came from, and I'm expecting to see the Vistani brother.
Well, with those perception checks, yeah, you don't spot anything.
Okay.
But the guy is now laying motionless with a crossbow bolt sticking out of his neck.
Bummer.
Wow.
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Well, I guess we can maybe go about our business.
Never mind.
I'll just go up and kind of check him out anyway.
Is he dead?
Yes, he does look to be dead.
Don't you have a spell where you could bring him back if you wanted to?
Oh, I don't want to.
Okay. Or just, be interesting to see who hired him.
Yeah,
Or who the hell he is.
right.
Why he was after that girl, etc., etc.
I mean, he didn't look to be in any condition to answer anything at this point either.
That's fair.
Sure.
And actually, I don't think I have that. I don't have that spell on my prepared list. So,
Revivify.
yep.
Okay, so anyway, the body lays there, and Victor is kind of looking down and says, "Who is this guy?" And, if you
Dad.
want to explain that whole situation to him or not, it's up to you.
Just another frickin' jerk that crossed our paths.
That's the extent of detail you want to give. Okay. All right. So then, otherwise, do you just leave the body lay there, or gonna move on, or are you gonna do anything with it?
After he says that, I want to ask if he has seen him before. Do you know who he is at all?
He
I
looks
don't know
down.
who he is, but I've seen him. Yeah.
Not you,
Oh.
Victor.
Okay.
Victor goes, "Yes, that I have seen him before. Actually, that's Bluto.
Pluto?
Bluto.
P or a Bluto? Oh,
Pluto. He's Pluto. He works at Disneyland.
That was Popeye's nemesis.
like blue.
Paul's back. You want to
Alright.
invite him?
Oh,
Yeah, let me add him to the.
that's his name.
No,
Bluto.
not Bluto. His whole
Sir
body's
Bluto
a
was
bit
the name of
blurry.
that knight in White Plume Mountain.
Oh yeah.
which was really weird.
There we go.
There's
We just
Paul.
killed a guy named Bluto.
Nice. Really? We killed him?
No,
Oh,
we
someone
didn't.
killed him.
Somebody killed him.
Okay.
Someone killed him.
Blink and you miss the death around here.
Yeah.
Well, I could hear you guys talking, and it was like I accidentally hit my keyboard switcher, so nothing worked. Mouse, nothing. It's
Oh.
like, and then so everything kind of froze because I wasn't connected to the camera anymore, and I couldn't figure out what the hell's going on.
Yeah, you were
So I
like
rebooted.
you
It
were
was like,
frozen
still
in
doesn't
position.
work.
You were like frozen like this.
Well, I'm back.
Yeah, you were actually mimicking the guy. That was the thing.
So why did we kill him?
Hey,
We didn't.
Oh,
Someone did.
Someone shot him with a crossbow in the neck, and we caught up to him, and he fell over.
Roll a perception check.
No,
Because
it's
we all sucked.
yeah. I was. You weren't around, so I just said you were busy, kind of turning the guy around and pointing him out to. Yeah, okay. You
he's
did
as
just
lost
badly.
as I am.
No, he was. Yeah, he was definitely up, and that actually works perfectly because you were like tied up and pointing him out to Rowan.
Yeah.
So anyway,
And
yeah,
then
this
And then he fell over.
yes, he
so
fell over
can
dead.
I see, well, the arrow must have come from a certain direction, right?
Yeah, I was used. That was what your original perception rolls were for as well, to see if you could spot where it came from.
Well, we know kind of.
You can okay, yes, you can kind of tell what direct. I mean, it hit him and he kind of half spun around, so you can tell that it likely came from one of the buildings alongside.
Okay.
Well, let's spread out. Let's look.
Do you want to actually
We were-
engage in a search? Nobody else seemed to be of particular
Yeah.
concern.
We were just asking if the guy knew who he was, whatever that guy's name is.
So what? Yeah.
Kid, the necromancer.
What?
So
What's
do-
his deal?
He is just a local resident in town, a fisherman. He not very bright. He would go out every once in a while fishing on Lake Vazarovich, but he didn't have much luck. He was always kind of disconsolate that he wasn't able to catch any fish, and so now come to think of it, I do remember the other day he was saying that he had done something that would change his fortune and would now allow him to catch more fish, but I never heard more about it.
Did he think sacrificing a child would help his fortune?
He didn't mention anything like that.
That's
Apparently that's what he tried.
Odd.
yeah.
So he sacrificed a child?
He tried. I ended up saving her. A Vistani child
Oh,
that he had kidnapped from the camp.
Vistani, who cares? One more less of them.
Well, that's pretty douchey of you there,
Yeah,
Sparky.
it's still a child.
A life is still a life.
Yes, but a Vistani life is worth less.
They can get in and out of this
Seems
Barovia, so you might want to become friends with them.
I am
The way
friends
your
with no
spell's
Vistani.
working.
I am friends with no Vistani.
Well,
Oh.
they seem to have the knowledge that you.
They might be able to help you with your spell.
They may also be able to steal everything I own and stab me in the back the moment I turn around. In fact, I would be not surprised if that is a Vistani dart right there.
I think it is. I would bet it is.
Yeah, my guess is it would be.
So you want to trust someone who shoots poison darts at you when you're not looking?
I don't know. Do you want to trust somebody that has cat skeletons running around in his bedroom?
Hey, my cats I don't have to feed, and they don't stab me in the back. They're better.
Okay.
They're better companions to me than my mother and father were. I can tell you that much.
Oh,
Can
that's
we
funny.
know if this fucker's evil or not?
I don't know. Can you?
Can the paladin detect evil?
No, it
Spell
work
doesn't
that way.
quite work the same. Yeah.
Damn it!
Detect evil.
Yeah, detect evil and good is a spell, but it actually detects like fiends and creature types.
Right.
Well, no,
There's
it's
a
not
special
detect,
monk ability called Detect Douchebag. I'm casting that.
Well, no, what I have, you're confusing them, Polly. There's protection from evil and good, which
Yeah.
is the thing that protects against undead and celestials. What I have is called Divine Sense.
Oh,
But
it's,
all I could detect is celestials, fiends, and undead.
yeah.
And he's not one of those.
Yeah. Well, I look at him. Is he a celestial, fiend, or undead?
Nope. He is definitely
There you
human.
go. That's what I figured.
Yeah, there is a spell called Detect Evil and Good, but again, it's very similar. For the duration, you know if there's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet, as well as where the creature is located.
Yeah, you can't just detect linemen anymore.
Right.
Okay.
But it certainly doesn't seem like he's like trying out for,
Right.
to join the convent or join the St. Andrew's Church anytime soon.
I guess if Rowan doesn't care that this...
Can I search this dude?
Yeah, he doesn't have really much of anything on him except you find some fishing hooks, some twine and lures. Other than that, just bits of string, and doesn't have any money on him. Doesn't actually even have shoes on.
Where's his house?
I'm gonna take that bolt out of his neck.
Okay. Yeah, so you take it out very carefully. You can tell that actually around the wound, you can see that there's definitely some discoloration there.
All right.
Are you going to plan on doing anything other than just taking it out, or?
He plans on licking it, actually.
Well, if you're going to try and store it, I would actually make you roll some kind of check to make sure you don't poison yourself. If you're not used to working with poison.
No, I'm not. So.
All right, well, let's get these guards and get a move on because I'd like to get back to the church.
I asked, where's his house? I'd like to check out his house.
Victor has no idea where Bluto actually lives.
Did you
You're
say
no help.
Pluto?
Yeah, Bluto. That's why I
Bluto.
typed it in the chat.
Dave's typing is the correct spelling, by the way.
Oh. I thought it was like Bluto from the Animal House.
Yeah, well, it's probably spelled the same, yeah.
Or from Popeye.
Or from Popeye, yeah.
Anyway.
So Rowan, did you say you were actually going to try and find if you could see where it came from or who it was while this was going on?
No, I don't.
I'm
think
sorry,
so.
not Rowan. Adrian, Paul's character. I thought Paul had said that he was going to try and find.
Well, I guess if nobody cares that this dude's dead, I guess I'm not going to overly care. I didn't recognize him. Rowan did, so...
No,
Glad he's dead.
Yeah, none of you had ever seen him before apart from Rowan. You had.
So if Rowan wants me to go look, I'll go look. If Rowan doesn't give a shit, I don't give a shit.
Okay.
I think we have more pressing issues. We have to deliver a dress. We have to get back to the church.
Yeah, we got to say yes to the dress.
Okay. All right. So I think it's probably a good time to wrap this session up. It's 9 o'clock, but let's summarize saying you guys do manage to round up some of the guards. Victor, by appearing to them, they recognize him immediately. He was worried that there might be some kind of like a civil war or something between the guards, but once they recognize Victor is there, and later walkers nowhere to be found that they can find, so they throw in their allegiance back to Victor. So Victor is pretty much kind of the de facto runner of the town now. You do collect. Well, actually, you don't have to collect them at the Blue Water Inn because they're back at the arenas at the church. Yeah. So you return back to the church. If you want to, you can spend a full night's rest there. Do a long rest.
Yes.
Yeah, we should.
Okay.
So do I gain one of those lost points then from
the drained the negative not negative the necrotic damage goes away after your long rest.
Okay, perfect.
So what was your plan then for next time after when we start up? You were going to return the dress back to
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I thought we were going to go over to the other Vistani camp first and then head back with the dress.
I think we should just drop off the dress first and see how that's...
Yeah, were we going to meet that other lady, though?
Yeah.
What other lady?
We got a request.
That left the...
The one who was going to brew for us, I thought.
Oh yeah, we gotta go find her. Does she have our
You've
brewery
been
supplies?
Your supplies were apparently ready over a week ago.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
We've been a little busy.
Yeah, you've been a little busy.
So it's up to you guys. I thought we were
Yeah,
going
we
there
can do
first,
that.
so-
we could go start a batch, and then while it's fermenting, we could
Yeah.
go drop off the dress.
I mean,
Exactly.
how many days did we have to get that dress back?
Did he give us?
We didn't.
I don't think
Yeah.
he gave us a deadline.
Well, again, no, Strahd. The idea was for you to return like within 2 or 3 days with the dress, because Strahd was going to be visiting. Now,
Right.
of course, it's
Strahd.
only been 2 or 3 days.
It's only been 2 or
But-
3 days, but Strahd was there, and he attacked. I mean, you were right there
And
in
he
combat
attacked
with
us,
him.
yes,
Yeah.
and he fought us.
So, how that whole timeline now is in play, you're not sure.
Well, just because he fought us doesn't mean we can't give him a dress.
Well, and technically, you're giving the abbot the dress. I mean, you don't have to give
Yeah.
Strahd anything.
What Strahd does behind closed doors, I don't need to know.
Well, I don't even know if Strahd knows about this whole idea. I thought this was all the Abbot's
Yeah, this was all
idea.
the Abbott. I mean,
So I think it's going to go over like
Yeah.
a red balloon.
for
but whatever.
all I know is he could maybe he put some kind of time limit on my raising and I turn into a toad or something.
That'd be kind of funny.
We lost Dave.
Half toad, yeah.
Or you lost me.
How do you think all those mongrel folk were made? No.
Right? Exactly. Maybe I turn into one of those after
Yeah.
72 hours.
He had originally indicated that he would like you to return within several days, and you had agreed to that. So whether
Right.
how you want to interpret that several days is
Sure.
up to you.
All right.
Since we did that, then I think we should probably go take the dress back. I definitely want to get over to the Vistani camp soon, though.
Yeah, I want to start
Which is closer?
batch.
To Valaki, probably the Vistani camp to the west, or excuse me, to the east. Well, no, actually, I take that back. That's actually pretty far away. You guys are right here, and the Kresk is here. You might be half and half, actually, because Kresk is here, and
Yeah.
the Serre Pools encampment would be probably right about here. So it'd probably be a little bit further to go to the Serre Pool encampment because you have to go over the mountain and everything.
Yeah. So if we went here first, we have to get all the way back over there, which would take, more than a day.
Yeah. All right, fine. Can we send a messenger at least to the camp to say, hey, we know we're coming, we've been delayed?
You can, if you want to maybe stop at the other Vistani camp. Well, I guess how would you deliver the message?
There's got to be somebody who's willing to deliver a message either here or at the other camp.
I can do it.
Oh, wait.
But don't you have a sending spell?
Yes, I
Oh,
do.
we have a sending spell? Then
Yeah.
Wow.
let's send
I
a
do.
sending spell.
I can send a 25-word message to
Okay.
anyone I'm familiar with.
All
Well,
right.
you know the
Something along the
latest-
lines of, we're running late. We have to go to Kresk first.
All right.
We'll be there as soon as we can.
Make sure you put a smiley face at the end.
And a
Yeah.
heart.
And a
XOXO.
XOXO.
So, I think Alenka was the Vistani that you had originally talked to about arranging all this, and you definitely
Yeah.
know her. I mean, you remember
Yeah.
her.
And I can get a response as well.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So why don't we handle that at start of next time, and
All right.
we'll plan in your plans to go to Kresk and then double back and go to the Serre Pool encampment, Gypsy encampment.
Will we get a long rest?
That's before we even start next time. We'll say you've started just coming off a long rest at the church.
Okay, so I'm going to heal up now. Then.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
healed up and did all that stuff now so
Yeah.
that we don't even have to think about it next time.
Exactly. Yeah, you can pretty much reset your sheets to after a long rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
right.
Sounds good.
Cool.
See you
Are
guys.
we close
Right.
to leveling up yet?
Right.
What?
Are we close to leveling up yet?
No.
Dang it.
Damn it.
Nope. You're further along though.
All right. See ya.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
All right.
Night, everybody.
Have a good one.
guys.